Salam. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. Oh, it's cold tonight. Alhamdulillah. Just wait to see if anyone joins. I'll just put my phone on silent. Assalamu alaikum, Usman. Alhamdulillah. Wa alaikum salam. Let's unite upon Ak. Alhamdulillah, I've been good, bro. Wa alaikum salam, Ibrahim Uddin al Yubi al Kudi Shurabi. Alhamdulillah, that's a long. Assalamu alaikum, Chris. Oh, alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, William, bro. Alhamdulillah. So today I just want to talk about my opinions of Speaker's Corner, which I was there on Sunday. Alhamdulillah. Wa alaikum salam, Sharifa. Alhamdulillah. So on Sunday, many things. There's many positives and many negatives in Wa alaikum salam, Scott. Alhamdulillah. No, I think that's on Wednesday, isn't it? Is the Ajab and Edward on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock? English time, GMT. Yeah, brother, it's very, very cold here in Sweden. Alhamdulillah. May Allah bless you. Black Mamba, hello. Sunday was a long day. Sunday was a long day, alhamdulillah. You know, there's a few issues not a few issues, just a few things that I just want to put my opinion out there about what I think of Speaker's Corner from my opinion. People don't have to agree with me. You need to invest in some LED lighting. The nod on your face is not enough. Maybe I forgot to put. Alhamdulillah. I didn't realise. That's better. Alhamdulillah. So, my opinion on Speaker's Corner. First of all, one of the biggest problems I have with the Speaker's Corner is the pantomime scene that goes on there. Alhamdulillah. So off the camera, people are very nice people. You have good talks, good. I had many good conversations on Sunday with people. But once the camera comes on, people change. And that's the unfortunate thing. People are looking for views, subs. I even seen on Saturday night, someone did a live show for 9 hours. 9 hours live show. Alhamdulillah. 9 hours live show. How can you fit 9 hours of your day into a live show? I don't understand. I don't know. Alhamdulillah. Allah knows best when it comes to stuff like that. Alhamdulillah. What does Alhamdulillah mean? All praise is due to God. God alone. All praise is due to God. So, one of the things that I see at the park is this. They got way too much time on their hands, you know. As a Muslim, if you've got that much time on your hands as a Muslim, then you're not practicing Islam. It's not a chance you're practicing Islam if you've got that much time. 7 hours on a live show. I've done this in between Asr and Maghrib, so I'll be finishing not maybe 7, half 7, ready for Maghrib. So alhamdulillah, it is what it is. 7 hours, 9 hours on a live show. I can't get my head around it, man. I can't get my head. Alhamdulillah. I'm on about the host of that live show. Must have been there for 8 hours, 9 hours. The people that have come in between, they wouldn't have been there 9 hours. So the speakers corner, when I had a good conversation with James. James is he's a tall guy who comes with the different hadiths, and I explained to him my knowledge is not there, but I just wanted to know what his intention was and why does he come with this every week, and why doesn't he sit with someone with knowledge to find out the truth of what he's talking about. So he's a nice guy. I like him. I just think he gets led into these debates, and then he has to say some of the stuff he says because it's just the way the debating goes on camera. I had a good conversation with a guy who's not a Muslim, but he wanted to know my background story. I had many good conversations off of camera. Off of camera's fine, but once you're on camera, people change, man. Even had the DCCI team come to us and ask us about homosexuality. Homosexuality in Islam, and you can't have a civil conversation with them when they've got the camera. They've got the camera in your face, and they're saying, "What do you think to homosexuality? Do you think homosexuals should get killed and thrown off buildings?" And how can you have a civil conversation with people when they're just coming in your face with cameras? So you can't have a civil conversation with somebody who does that to you. So now they've put on their channel, Muslim Dawah team runs away. I didn't even run anywhere. I just turned my back on them. If there's an honest person, if you're an honest person and you're sincere, you'll look at that video and you'll think, that's not Christianity, bro. That is not Christianity. And when you talk about homosexuality, you talk about homosexuality in Islam. They don't want to talk about homosexuality in Christianity. So I free myself from stuff like that. I free myself completely. I don't engage with them. I don't say hello. I don't really speak to them. They come to me, and they're trying to encourage us to because they want views on the channel and people going, "Oh, look at the Muslims are running away." Alhamdulillah. They don't want to speak about anything. Come on, it's so homosexuality in Islam, from my understanding and from what people have explained to me, and scholars and knowledgeable people have explained to me, is that the act is forbidden, but people are born with these tendencies of gay tendencies. Now, there's more reward in them than but it's a ram. It's not just a ram for the men and men. Anal sex is not just a ram for men. It's a ram for women and men who are married. So for married couples, this rule applies to both man and woman, and man and woman. Anything to do with that nature is forbidden. So this is where all the time they just want to talk about homosexuality, but they don't want to talk about the rule is the same for man and woman. Once you say the rule is the same rule for man and woman, they can't have anal. They don't want to know. Yeah, that's why I turned my back on them, and I said a few things which I shouldn't have said. Alhamdulillah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive me for my stupidity. Sometimes you do get. That's another thing. You sometimes you think you're doing good by saying, "Look, we're not even interested." You're not. You're just best off ignoring them completely and then moving on from there. Uh, do you know what off camera that I've spoke to? I think it was Daniel or Godwin. We had a laugh. Not on Sunday before. Walaikum salam. So I've spoke to him before. So another one, Bob the Builder is. Me and him had a great conversation off camera that time. Once the camera came on, boom, that's it. It turned into like the pantomime villain. He started coming out with the Quran and that, and I'm not interested. That's why I smiled and just what I eventually walked off because there's no benefit in arguing over what he was arguing. Oh no, he didn't. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. They do it all for the videos, man. Yes. Honestly, they do it all. They make a lot of noise. And do you know what? I looked at the comment section today and I'm like, man, people are blind, man. I can't believe people will fall for that. It's crazy. Is Speaker's Corner you drew into, honestly? Is Speaker's Corner you drew into, honestly? I don't understand what you mean. Write that again, bro. It's propaganda there. Well, the biggest propaganda tool, isn't it? Assalamu alaikum, Isa. Walaikum salam, Ben, bro. How are you? Alhamdulillah. But me and Ben who's in the chat, Ben. Let's go. Is Speaker's Corner you draw into, honestly? Yeah, you've got to have Iron Man. I'm telling you to go to there. Kieran. Best thing is to ignore them as soon as the cameras come out. Yeah, that's what I did. Exactly what I did. So, me, Ben, Daniel, another revert, and Jordan, another revert. Not Jordan Miles, Jordan, Kareem Jordan. We had we had a discussion with. It's on camera, but I don't know if it's come on YouTube. But when it does, you need to watch what we went through. So we had a discussion with an Algerian Muslim guy, very emotional guy. So I just said, look, is that out to do with Islam, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? No. Well, why are you telling? Why are you coming up to five? I think there were five of us, Muslim converts, and saying to us, "You guys are spies because you're Muslim." I mean, because you're converts. Most Muslim converts are spies. That's what they said. So the next thing is trying to come with this emotional discourse. Like, wow, my people were killed, and I said, "What's that got to do with Islam?" Nothing. I said, "Did Islam teach?" You'll see it on video. Walaikum salam, John Zidepo. You'll see it on. You'll see it on a video, hopefully, inshallah. I'll actually upload it onto my thingy so you guys can see it. It is fun. It comes up to us. We're all stood on the fence. There's a fence, and we're all stood there. We're all talking, having a laugh. And they're like, he comes up and says, "Oh, you guys spies." What do you mean? I went, "Oh, you Muslim converts, are you spies?" And he came and he come in, yeah, and he said things that would actually make people retaliate. If you're an emotional person and you don't agree and you get upset over words, and you wouldn't have enjoyed that conversation. But because I don't have that much emotion when it comes to people's opinions, I try to stay away from emotional discourses. Proper attention seeker, but I try to. I tried to. All they have are emotions, no logical arguments. That is mad, must be shit. No, I don't know. I didn't. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I don't get into politics when I talk to people like, "Hey, you Sunni or Shia." I always direct it back to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's it, and direct it back to the Quran. And if they can't bring it from the Quran and Sunnah, then I'm not interested. I'm not interested in what so and so did in Algeria in the 17th century or whatever he said. That's not my sort of interest. I'm interested in what the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam taught and what he taught his people, and that's the teachings that I'll take, not the teachings of what man did. That's the difference in these people are emotionally touched, man. He's a nationalist. He's definitely a nationalist, man. Definitely. In Islam, it's not good to be too far of a nationalist. So it's okay to love your country and love the people that surround you, but not the part, not where not where he's going. Walaikum salam, Isa, Frimpone. Islam is based on the Quran and Sunnah, not that what Muslims do. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to explain, man. It was emotional, and so the pantomime of the park it's incredibly. Yeah, I could not go to Speaker's Corner every week. I don't know how people do it. Alhamdulillah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless Asim and Mansour. And these are patient brothers. Walaikum salam, Luke. These must be patient, man. Patient. I couldn't do it. Famous German general once said, I am glad I have met Islam before I have met Muslims. Go figure. That's exactly that. That's a good quote. That's a very good quote. I'm glad that I met Islam before Muslims. Alhamdulillah. I saw many new reverts last Sunday. Alhamdulillah. Yes, you did, because we was all there. There was Darren, me, Isa Primpone, Ben, Dan, Jordan, Ryan, Yusuf. There's another guy, I don't know his name. Alhamdulillah. We're coming out. We're coming to speak. We're coming to. This is what I said. I went on Mr. Is it Mr. Rax? Mr. Rax was doing a live show, and so they were giving me the ginger abuse, because the bronze and the ginger abuse. Oh, not another ginger convert. And all I said is, look, I'm down at Speaker's Corner. Where are you? Come and speak to me about it, face to face, and not on comments, not this. Oh, Barry Big Balls situation where you think, when you type, there's not going to be nothing that comes back. Like, I'm not going to say nothing back because I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, no, it looks like I've done it, but I mean, yeah. So I said to his live stream, I said, look, I'm a ginger revert convert. Come and speak to me, man. Come down. I'm at Speaker's Corner now. Come and speak to me. I'll speak to anyone. Me, one of the biggest problems is for people, yeah, who have the same tendencies that I used to have, this right wing narrative, or they don't like Islam. What they're afraid of is actually liking someone like me, because I'd say I've got a good character when it comes to I can get on with anybody. Don't matter what you look like, who you are, we'll get on. So that's it's a big fear, because I've got a lot of non-Muslim friends. I've got a lot of non-Muslim friends, and when their friends find out that I'm Muslim, they're like, "Oh, how do you have a Muslim friend?" And they just say, "Well, what do you mean? Come and meet him." There's been many times I've met some of my friends' friends because they wanted to meet me because I'm a Muslim guy. I want to see what a revert's like, and I'm friends with their friends now, and so. Alhamdulillah. That's what it's one of the biggest. It's a big fear that. So the park, yeah, is set up on. If any of them guys who are doing what they're doing with the videos in the face and are not getting paid, do you know what? We've got to give credit where credit is due. They are consistently there every week. they're consistently coming and doing the same thing. If you're not getting paid to do that, then you are there's something wrong. You must be getting paid. Walaikum salam already, bro. You must be getting paid. You could not have. I would not go to Speaker's Corner every week. I don't go with the intention anyway to bash Christianity and to talk about the Bible and stuff. I don't go to that. I don't. That's not my forte. You know me. The biggest thing if is the 5 pillars of Islam and the basics of Islam. I can speak about that, but I'm not there to speak about this hadith and stuff like that. I'm not knowledgeable enough. I'm just there to listen more than all. Walaikum salam, Jawed. Alhamdulillah. So basically, people are always bringing a controversial argument to the table. Like when I first Jay Smith definitely something to do with it. When I come to the pack, or when I first become Muslim, I didn't think anything about homosexuality, and the way these come towards you and talk about homosexuality, man, it's quite. You know, you do. There's not. I don't hate people who are gay, man. I don't hate people that live that sort of life. You know, my lifestyles. I've grew up around gay people and stuff. So I'm be who you are, but that's it. You know what I mean? I can't say that I hate the action, but I don't hate the people, you know, that's about it. 100%. But it's not for me to decide in me. I'm not knowledgeable enough to start making fatwas and so at the end of the day, man, I get on with everybody. If a gay guy spoke to me about, I don't even know he's gay half the time. I don't look for that sort of thingy in him. I'm just looking for honesty, sincerity, and people that just want to talk. So when people are coming to you with cameras in your face and asking you these questions, you know, what trip are you on? What trip are you on? That's one of my biggest problems is the way some of the Muslims are as well at the park. You know, some of the Muslims are just the same. If I was looking into Islam, or if I've got a friend who's looking into Islam, I would never advise them to go to Speaker's Corner and find out about Islam, because that's not a suitable place for people who are looking into Islam. Now, if there's a Christian who wants to debate about Islam, then Speaker's Corner is a good place. Or if there's a Muslim who wants to debate about Christianity, that's a good place. But when it comes to the teachings of Islam and everyone's on an adrenaline rush in Speaker's Corner, they're all ready to debate. Even if someone comes with a nice, gentle conversation, the other person might be eager to go. So yeah, it's best to sit down in a good environment with people and talk about Islam, and where it's all calm and you can have some food together. That works a lot better than I've seen from my own. But may Allah bless the brothers that go down there week in, week out and do the same thing. Speaker's Corner is full of ego. Very much so. Very much so. Oh, my trip to Umrah. Alhamdulillah. It's the first time I've ever been in a Muslim country. No, I can't speak. I can't speak about that much, the journey, because we're saving ourselves, because EF Tower, we're going to do a live show on EF Tower and it's going to be about our Umrah trip. I don't know when it's going to be, and so we'll be able to explain it better on that, inshallah. First mosque I took my shahada in. First ever mosque I went in is where I took my shahada. It's called Islam Bradford, in Bradford, of course. So I took my shahada. First time I've ever been in the mosque, to be honest with you. So alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Walaikum salam, Jordan, bro. Bradford End, yeah. Yes, in Bradford. And I really do like Islam Bradford. I like the brothers there. You know, I wish, inshallah, that I could spend more time at Islam Bradford, but because I live quite a bit away, I don't spend much time. Well, my hair's growing back from Umrah anyway. Alhamdulillah. I was worried that my hair won't come back. So my family. My family. Do you know what? You never know how your family takes it, because you know you don't know whether they're just saying to you, "Oh, it's okay," because they do. You know, you're the family. You don't know. Far as I know, my family are okay with it as long as I don't join ISIS. That's what my mum said to me. That's about it. Alhamdulillah. I still get on with my family. I still speak to them. Still do stuff with them. It's just that's it. I have heard there's a way to go live on your phone. Yeah, there is. You've got to get over 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. Walaikum salam, Ak. There's an app. Jordan is no longer doing live streams. Sad, he let the down. A laptop is older than Hamza. That's good. Family is important. Alhamdulillah. Yes, of course. My mum's forever telling me to shave my beard off, though. I don't think if I was going to get my family to watch somebody, it wouldn't be Doctors at Night, because they're not Christians, so and he does a lot to do with Christianity. So, Assalamu alaikum, Jordan. Laugh out loud. Wa alaikum salam, Yusra. Alhamdulillah. I know. I've met the two white Muslims. They're from right next to me where I live. He's a short mustache. His looks good. Yeah, look, mustache short. Jordan will be back on live shows soon. We'll get him up to 1,000 subscribers. Oh, the tight gip needs to buy a new laptop, inshallah. So let's carry on with the speakers corner. Me and Jordan, the new two white Muslims. No, I think they actually want to do a thingy for the channel. They want to do my story for the channel, inshallah. That's what they said last time. I've heard you can still stream on phone even if you have less than 1,000 subscribers. There's an app you get. Alhamdulillah. So basically, Jordan wasn't at the speakers corner this Sunday, man. He missed the pantomime. Well, one thing that about the Muslims are very generous when it comes to helping brothers and sisters out. I've never seen out like it. Look, Jordan's on it. I want to do live shows. So speaking about Speaker's Corner, my opinion on Speaker's Corner, Jordan. Alhamdulillah. Do you know another thing that I've got a bad opinion on? Not a bad opinion, but I mean I've got an opinion on some of the live shows. I think they distract us from the actual practice of Islam, and sometimes people talk too much, and when you talk too much, it's dangerous, especially when it comes to Islam. Some people talk without knowledge, and people get misguided, and then they're asking, then they're going to misguide someone else, and you know, I don't really. When I do these live shows, I try to keep it on personal level and try not to keep it on any. I'm here to teach you about Islam because I'm not a scholar and I'm not knowledgeable. But sometimes I watch live shows and I think, "Oop, the guy just made a mistake." Alhamdulillah. Now there's a bunch of people who are going to might think that that's what someone says, but alhamdulillah. Sometimes it's when you read books and stuff like that, and you've read and you've gone through that subject, it don't make you a scholar. But when somebody says something what's not right, you know what's right and wrong. Already, Jazakallah. Isa and Jordan, when you guys planning for Hajj, inshallah, make dua for us so we can go to Hajj. We would love to go there. Alhamdulillah. I'd love to go back with the same people that I went to Umrah with because we had a good time. Alhamdulillah. The people that I went to Umrah with, not one of us really had bad to say afterwards. Hopefully in a couple of years, inshallah. How did you find out about Speaker's Corner? See, before I'm Muslim, I never knew what Speaker's Corner was. I found out about Speaker's Corner because of Darren Hamza. I was just scanning through YouTube and I just seen this video and he was like the 5 poisons of England. Alhamdulillah, I watch it and I agreed with everything he said. So if I was not filming, I wouldn't go to Speaker's Corner. Personally, it's what's nowadays. Bobby's a scholar of Islam. Well, he only speaks about Islam. That's my problem. My problem with the Christians, the part that speak about Islam, that's it. They're just promoting Islam. Alhamdulillah. They're like their own sect of Islam, aren't they? Them lot. What happened to your brother, the one who reverted to Islam? So my brother Dale, yeah, he become Muslim, took Shahada, but alhamdulillah, may Allah keep him on the straight path. But I don't know. I tried helping him, but sometimes people go off track and never come back. And me, inshallah, Ben. I want to come this time. Walaikum salam, cream pie. Knowledge is power. It can also be used as a weapon for evil. To quote Uncle Ben, with great power comes great responsibility. Alhamdulillah. That is a strong one. Cream pie. Because I got trolled yesterday. You all need to know. Okay. Walaikum salam. Falkarani, Morocco. Speaker's Corner is a bit crazy, but you can get what you want out of it. There are some nice discussions which happen off camera, and you can meet knowledgeable brothers. Exactly what I said. Speaker's Corner is good off camera, but on camera, oh boy, the pantomime. Oh no, you didn't. Oh yes, you did. That sort of, he's proper bad. I can't get my head around some of the stuff that I actually see, or actually can't get my head around some of the stuff that I hear people saying. was in the UK back in 2009 for education, but never visited Speakers Con. I would love to visit it, inshallah. People come from all over the country, over the world. One guy came from Canada this Sunday. You're lucky, at least you have a place like Speakers Con here. In the US, we don't have anything like that. Alhamdulillah. Panta true, Jordan M. Well said. On camera, everybody acting like they're I. On camera, you just. My advice is just be you. Just be you. And if you don't know something, say don't know. And if somebody asks you a question about something in Islam, you know it, but you don't think you're knowledgeable enough to speak about it, say you don't know. Alhamdulillah. The one who I think he was Sadat. He's a knowledgeable brother. Alhamdulillah. Practice what you preach, Jordan, man. Jordan's like, I don't advise Speakers Corner for reverts, but I'm going this Sunday. He's probably the babyest of babyest out of us all. I've never seen how I even speak to someone off camera. Walaikum salam, Yasmin. I hope you're okay. Alhamdulillah. Jordan is the man. So the Speakers Corners. Actually, I don't agree with Jordan when he says I don't advise Speakers Corner for reverts, because I just on Sunday, if you could see the video that we did, me, Ben, Dan, Jordan, and Ryan. If you can see that video of how we defended Islam against a Muslim who was speaking emotional discourses, when you see that video, Jordan, you'll be like, yes, the reverts should be coming more. They should be speaking. They should be coming more. Alhamdulillah. I was so proud of Ben. I was so proud of I was so proud of Ben. I was so proud of Dan. Came with the good verse in the Quran about the tribes. Alhamdulillah, I was very proud of the brothers. To be honest, I don't like the term revert Muslim or born Muslim. Does it make you feel a bit? I don't know. I don't understand why people have a problem with these words. I don't get it. Me, I'm not an emotional person. Words don't ever faze me when it comes to revert, convert, call us whatever you want. You know, ginger, whatever. Alhamdulillah. Some people are a bit sensitive. What's the video called? Which video? Oh, the video of Jordan and Ralph was really, yes, Jordan absolutely made Ralph. I thought, because he was speaking this posh accent, and we are stereotypical when it comes to stuff like this. When someone's speaking the Queen's language, you're like, when someone's speaking the Queen's language, then you're like, oh, he must be intelligent, he must be smart. It's just your own brain who thinks that. And then Jordan comes with Ralph and makes Ralph look very silly. He did it with Raj, though. Alhamdulillah, Jordan made Raj look very, very silly. Jordan makes me laugh when he does them talks, man. It's like he's fishing. He throws a line in and he waits and waits and waits. Boom, and the bait's done, and he just gets him. Boom. The video, Yasmin B. Walaikum salam. Ralph was like a deer in headlights. Yeah, sorry. I meant new Reaver. New Muslim, then. New Muslim. Don't matter what you don't like this term. New Muslims need to be. I know a lot of new Muslims who get left out of Eid and stuff, and Ramadan and stuff, and we need to point out if the new Muslims or not, because if not, they just get left out. That's just the way we are as people now. Alhamdulillah. May Allah make it easy for us all, man. Yeah, sorry, I meant just call them Muslims. Yeah, we call them new Muslims because then you know that they need an extra bit of help. They need an extra bit of conditioning when it comes to loneliness and stuff like that. We are just Muslims, period. Big Ards was trolling me last night. Hamdi's big eyes when he's off his head. Ralph Guns, avoid Jordan in future. I wish I had rather be a revert than a born Muslim because the so-called reverts really learn and research Islam deeply before embracing it. It was the way of Ibrahim, peace be upon him. Ashmiel, you still have time. You still have time. My brain, before I become Muslim, my brain was dead. To everything that I know now is dead. You've still got time now, so it doesn't matter whether you're born Muslim. Do you know what I say to born Muslims? You were blessed as a baby. I had to go through what I went through to find out about the truth. So at the end of the day, we're all winners. Alhamdulillah, inshallah, that we all go to Jannah, Al Firdaus. Really. Raj is and will always be confused. Raj, for me, one week he comes with some really good information, and then next week he just spoils it with his childish play, and then he does a live stream for 21 hours. If that's not a mental illness, then I don't know what is. Alhamdulillah. And then he got cheek to call me Ginger. Yeah, Jordan M. I'll send you a message. Are you guys looking forward to Ramadan? Yes, I'm preparing. Alhamdulillah. Always preparing. We're always preparing. I think we're in a group together. The EF Dower, there's an EF Dower group we're together, and we're all preparing, and we're all fasting on certain days, and we're trying to keep up with this and that. It's Ryan's first Ramadan this year, but I think it's my fourth. Alhamdulillah. I love Ramadan, man. I love it. I love people when at Ramadan. Oh man, Alhamdulillah, everybody's out, everybody's ringing you, everybody's texting you, and then when Ramadan goes, boom, it hits you, man. Alhamdulillah. I was born Muslim, but I had to research it before believing it. Yeah, I believe that even if you're born Muslim, you still have to go through a process in Islam. Where why do I believe why why do I believe this and that? Yeah, I believe that. I've seen that a lot. It was because of my clone who kept trolling me. I'm a revert born into a Muslim family, but became an atheist who actually made fun of Muslims, and then through logic and reason, Allah guided me back to the truth. Alhamdulillah, Moket. Alhamdulillah. Bro, you'll be good for the people who are going through that process now, because there's a lot of people who have they're making even a non-Muslim council here in the UK. I don't understand, but alhamdulillah. If you're an ex-Muslim and you watch this and you want to speak about it sincerely, or you just want to mock that, I'll speak to someone sincerely, but not when they start mocking and making silly remarks and bringing me Wikipedia as the authentic evidence. I'm not interested in all that, but alhamdulillah. Well, already he said I'm an imposter. Apparently, I'm not Jordan's sister. Alhamdulillah. Muckhead. Alhamdulillah. Let's not spoil Lisa's live stream. No, it's all good. I got it about 3 times. You don't need to prove anything to him, sister. Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Is on Big Arch channel roasting kaffa. I managed to say that again. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Wa alaikum salam. Everyone is on Big Arch channel roasting Kaffa Pro, EDL Shia, Umari Sikhs. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't get into stuff like that, me. Alhamdulillah. Reverts are truly blessed. Allah removes all your sins in the past. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, look, got tattoos. They've gone. Everyone hit the like button, inshallah. Wa alaikum salam, Martin. Inshallah, this is brother Martin from Wales who was on the Umrah trip. Alhamdulillah, beautiful brother. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, inshallah, Martin, that'll be nice if we could break iftar together, bro. Alhamdulillah. How many hours should you fast in the UK? It's going to be about 9:30 again, isn't it? Does it go back? It might be 9:15 now, so about 15 hours or something, inshallah. I just noted the Shahada art on the wall behind you. Beautiful. Alhamdulillah. Come to Leeds, guys. Jordan, you've been to Leeds before. You said it's beautiful. You loved it. Alhamdulillah. I'll get you a visa to come from the south to the north. Alhamdulillah. So Ben, Ben, you're not allowed to come to Leeds, man. Alhamdulillah. Then what's still your car, Jordan? Yes, this year I will be going on British Muslim TV for Ramadan, inshallah, if they ring me again. If they ring me again. I was on British Muslim TV 2 years ago. So yeah, last 2 years, two Ramadan. But last year they rang me, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the show because of some other reason. So this year, if they ring me again, inshallah, I'll be on British Muslim TV. Inshallah. Walaikum salam. As an American, what's so bad about Leeds? Does it have to be a bad reputation? I don't see it. So basically, I live in the north. They live in the south. Everything's more expensive in the south. They speak more la di la la di la. You know, they like scones and tea and jam and scones and tea, and they're very poosh. And here at north, you know, our rent's half price. The way we live is half price. You can get burger and chips for £3. Like kings for £5. I'm okay. It's just jokes. Walaikum salam. I will come to Leeds one day, inshallah. You're more than welcome to come to Leeds. You'll be my guests, inshallah. No, we don't have no. We don't. I don't have no. It's Jordan, Kareem Jordan, has 4 sofas in his. I've been invited to her sister's wedding in Leeds. Maybe I'll tell her I'll be ill that week. And no, that's Scotland, man. Come on, then, let's forget that, man. You're taking it to Scotland now. Scotland eat fried Mars bar and fried pizza. Alhamdulillah. Is it halal fried Mars bars? I've tried it before. Fried Mars bar. It's all right. Anyway, back to Speaker's Corner. I always get lost on my tracks. Pardon me. Liverpool are playing tonight, so in an hour. Fried in, yeah, pork fat. Yeah. So Jordan, you missed the Yasmin Jordan tennis is around. Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to speak about tonight. Tennis is around. Why is tennis around? Anyway, back to Speaker's Corner. So, me and Jordan, he says football's around, I say tennis is around. So, tennis is around because there's a culture of unmodesty within tennis. So, maybe there's violent thugs in football, but there's unmodest players within the tennis as it's in itself. Nope, horse race betting is not halal. Ben, the betting part is not halal. Read the article when I send you it, bro. If you guys go to Hangouts, please send me the link. Doesn't make me laugh out loud. So the reason why tennis is around because you've got sisters running half naked round, making noises, like that, hitting the ball back. You've got men who are not covering the aura. It's normal to abuse the ref in football. You must respect. That's Look at Yasmin, don't start. It's the truth. Football shorts are shorter than tennis, bro. They are. I'm not disagreeing. So football and tennis are both around. Now, forget with the fatwas. You can't make fatwas. There was no tennis and football when the Prophet ﷺ was around. So if you was to say football's around, I'm not being serious when I say tennis is around. It's not for me to say. Fatwas is not something I give. Yes, it's. I don't think sisters playing in front of men with their abaya on is allowed. Make that woman tennis player noise again. I don't think what do you mean, Martin? You mean Speaker's Corner, Isa? Do you play cricket? No, don't like cricket. Most boringest sport on the planet is cricket. Boring. So yeah, boring. Boring. Cricket is boring, man. You're boring me by saying it, man. Oh, is Bird Nest Rat Fest? It's not a really nice name, is it? Really, if you're talking about Alol Summer Jamaat, it's not a good name to have, really. Bird Nest Rat Fest, and talking about other people, bro. I don't know who you are. Like, inshallah, man, may Allah guide you. You know, man. This Shia and Sunny nonsense, we don't have it here. When you're arguing between each other, we don't have that. Anyone's welcome to this channel to speak and open their opinions as long as they respect everybody. The topic of this chat. Oh, Speaker's Corner. Yes, Speaker's Corner. Let's get back to Speaker's Corner, yeah. I was told you're not a real Muslim if you don't like cricket. Oh. Well, as someone that doesn't know, I'm Jordan's sister. This is Jordan's sister, everybody, Yasmin. I agree, Yusuf. Yeah, alhamdulillah. Curling is boring as well, but I can watch for hours with my uncle. Yasmin, I thought you were someone else. My bad. Assalamu alaikum. Yes, we don't like negative energy. You know, I don't really get into when I go to Speaker's Corner. You'll never see me in an argument. What between the Sunni and the Shia and the Salafi and the Sufi and whatever else people want to call themselves, Madgalis or whatever they want to call themselves, Wahhabis. I don't get into this argument for the simple reason is I don't really know enough to mock one and mock the other. I don't think we should take it onto comments. I think it should be done in private as well. Alhamdulillah. I don't think it should be done on camera. I hear crickets are good for protein. First time for everything. I may go to the next Speaker's Corner, please. I do think it's a good idea to keep in touch with stuff like the local police and stuff because you need to know what's going on. As Muslims, we need to be involved in that as well. Alhamdulillah. Like I do a lot of talks. I'm doing a talk on Friday about my story from in a church. I'm doing it in the church, the local church. I'm doing a talk about me coming from EDL to Islam. I do think we should be speaking to our local communities and we should be getting on with our local friends. You know, these arguments about we shouldn't do this, we shouldn't do that. I don't agree with any. I agree that we should speak. We should be involved in many community things. Are you going to watch Muhammad Ajab's debate? Yes, I will be watching that on Wednesday, inshallah. That's the bird nest infested with the rat. Okay, I'm gone. Have a good time. Walaikum salam. Why is MI5 agent giving mod status? They might deport all us. Well, when there's no evidence and there's no proof, we cannot make accusations. Alhamdulillah. But inshallah. Uh, so yeah, I'm doing a talk at a church in front of Christians, of course. I just hope Atun and Daniel and Godwin don't turn up. Nah, nah, I hope they don't turn up on me, man. The speaker's corner at the church. Anyway. Keep low. Nah, I did a talk in here in Leeds. We've got like a Syrian community. I've come from war torn community in Syria, and we have a community centre. So I did my story in front of the Syrians, and someone did like translated it from English to Arabic, and it went well. You know, you got to keep people around you, especially if they've got nothing. You got to look after them. You know, alhamdulillah, feeding people and stuff. Atun, you will know from miles away. I was referring to Jordan as being an MI5 agent, being a moderator for this chat. It was a joke. Yes, I know it was a joke. It was a joke, but there has been jokes like that before. You want my wall sticker? Alhamdulillah. Woman, I'll just get some. I'll peel it off and I'll send it to you. Alhamdulillah. uh, yes, hopefully she doesn't turn up. I can't be having that. Alhamdulillah. Nah, I can easily ignore people. At the end of the day, I'm going there to do a talk, and then it's going to be a Q&A after. I heard there is a speakers corner in Singapore, but it's not active as in London. I don't know much about it. Do jinns have the ability to enter churches? It's a good question. I don't know. It's not something I've read about, Mukat, but I'm reading so many different books. People like today. I got an email off somebody, and the email it goes through. Uh, it goes through loads of things, man, and I'm like, and I've had to send the guy an email back saying, "Look, but I won't get through all this for a while because I've got so many books I'm reading. If I was on my phone, isn't that a good thing?" I have just bought a book on gin. I thought they were Christian gin. Look gins can enter anywhere they are made from smokeless flame. Alhamdulillah, true. May Allah bless you, Isa and Jordan. I was glued to your Umrah journey. May Allah rid you of your worries and keep every Muslim and now safe. Ameen, Ameen. Yeah. MI5 done you. Yeah. Again, Isa, it was a joke. I was referring to Atun as being the jinn. Alhamdulillah. I'm a bit slow tonight. Alhamdulillah. I'm usually quite quick. When it's the typing error. When you were a member of the EDL, what were your argument? What were your arguments? Was it Islam being associated with immigration, for example? No, my argument was that the Muslims are coming here, burning our poppies, spitting at our uh, burning poppies, coming here and forcing Islam on us, taking away our pubs, taking away all this stuff, child grooming. I live in the north of England, where all the Pakistani child groomings happened in Rochdale, Rotherham. So we had it. We was a bit more hardcore compared to the Southerners of the EDL division. So we were more angry and more emotional when it comes to stuff like that. Whereas the EDL in the south, they was a bit more lenient and a bit more marching with the Muslims and stuff. Just so you know, I like Speaker's Corner and what it stands for. Just like you can pray, Martin. You can pray as long as you pray on your own. Alhamdulillah, you can pray. Or go outside to the thing. I like talking to so many people and typing to learn their beliefs and correcting their incorrect beliefs about Islam. Alhamdulillah, that is a beautiful beauty of Islam. Trying to understand the feelings for Islamophobia and Islamophobia for the perspective of those who rejects. Um, I wouldn't say I wouldn't call every person in the EDL a racist. I think, or an Islamophobe even. Some people are misguided into saying some of the stuff that they actually say through drugs and alcohol. And some people are only there because of the drugs and alcohol. Some people are only there because they think it's the new football hooliganism. Because you know, a lot of people were there didn't even know what Islam was. A lot of people that I spoke to didn't even have a clue. Now, there is people there who are racist, and there is people there who are big Islamophobes, and there people who hate anything to do with Islam, and I wouldn't deny that. Isa, you married, bro? I'm getting married in this year, inshallah, after Ramadan, inshallah. When will you? Don't worry, there's loads of ginger Muslims, inshallah. I don't know why white Christian never go to church. It's because they do. Well, from my perspective, the church was the pub for me, and a lot of Christians would have said the same. Well, a lot of my crowd, anyway, we was in the pub more than we was anywhere else. We used to have a Friday, Saturday meet up every week. Without a fail, you'd know where we were. So, and for me, the reason I went to pub is because when I went to church, I didn't. The Bible and the church don't go together. So when they're teaching the stuff in church and what the Bible teaches are two different things. So you don't know who's being dishonest and who's being sincere, and so you end up in the pub thinking that they're all your best mates. I don't know why white police are now disturbing Muslims praying on their board. Well, we had a good conversation on Sunday with the police. Even I made a good few points. There were me, Dan. Who else was there? There was, I think there was Nissa. Me, Nissa, Dan. And we spoke to the police, and we even mentioned the Christians praying in the park when they're doing that singing and dancing. Said, look, you have to be fair. You have to be just. If you're not letting us pray in congregation, you can't let anyone pray in congregation. You've got to be fair. And he did. He stopped it. Alhamdulillah. So, bro, man, you're just bringing negative vibes. Bird nest. Shia are murdering Sunnis in Syria. Always unite. Good to know. I'm not here to talk about politics and stuff what's happening around the world. That's my personal. That's a personal thing I think about and stuff. And I'm not here to expose anyone when I don't know the real story of what's happening. So, alhamdulillah, what can you do? There's always unite with Kafirs. He said, your journey to Islam's story is similar to the story of Khalid bin Walid. Alhamdulillah. White Christians don't go to church as it doesn't make sense and they feel lost. That's why Isa and I stopped going. And mashallah, alhamdulillah. Yeah. Lisa, is your fiance a revert too? Is she a ginger as well? Well, that's a bit personal, Muket, bro, but I don't really, I keep my private life and I'll just say that I'm getting married and that's it, inshallah. The media constantly makes the association Islam immigration. Would you say that the mainstream media plays a major part into the fear of the alien religion community? 100%. The mainstream media is I'd say 80% of the reason why we have people today. 100%. 80% of the reasons why people think Islam is this bad religion is because of the media. Well, thanks, guys. Jawed, only 6 likes. Like up the stream. There's 19 likes, Jordan. I don't know where you're getting that from, bro. But I'm not here for likes. I'm not here for just here to speak and laugh out loud just for my karaoke. So, my bad. Sorry, I tend to being overly curious. Hope you and your wife and future kids live a long life as pious Muslims. More time to do good deeds. Inshallah. Yeah, I mean, alhamdulillah. Nah, it's just, I don't know. You know, some people. I live a private lifestyle. Some people live a open lifestyle. I choose to live a private lifestyle and stuff like that. So I've seen it. I've seen it. I think they say something like 394% of the media that they push out is about Islam. I've seen. I think yeah, I've seen it. Read it. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, they're pushing out this narrative. You know, you've got to stop. You've got to stop something like Islam. Uh, when it comes to the secular society, Islam is a danger to the secular society. It's the truth, man. The banking systems and all this, no interest and stuff. It's a scary old do for all the corruption that we have here in the secular societies. Did you feel lied to and cheated by the media once to embrace Islam? How could we, as a community, counterweight the negative impact of the mainstream media? Yes, yes. When I first started to Salam alaikum, great on you, bro. Jazakallah. Uh, when I first become Muslim and I realized that I've been lied to by the people that was around me and the media, you're kind of left with this eight of this kind of really bad negative thoughts of why would people go around lying about this community and play on you knowing that you're a vulnerable person because you've been through bad experiences in the Muslim community. So they used your emotions to feed their narrative rather than uh, to feed their narrative. So they used your emotions and they used other people's narrative as well. So yes, and I've got friends who are not Muslim and there was a part of EDL with me, and they say the same thing. So they say the same thing that they feel lied to and stuff like that. So you know, the media. Uh, the day people stop watching uh, the media, and is the day that when you ignore something, that's when it goes away. If you don't, the more people engage in something, it's the same as Speaker's Corner. When you engage in somebody's nonsense, they'll keep coming back and keep coming back with the same nonsense week in, week out. If you ignore that nonsense, and if everyone ignores that nonsense, then it goes away because they don't want to. You know, no one's filling their attention. There's a lot of attention seekers at Speaker's Corner. You know, camera in your face, and you want to talk about controversial topics, but when you want to talk about controversial topics, back with them with the same beliefs, nearly, they're not interested. So you see, that's the agenda. That's the agenda of Speaker's Corner. You've got to be ready. Do you know one advice I'd give to brothers is not to stand together when you're there. All stand separately because that's when they eat you. That's when they come with the cameras and make out that you're running away. God is only one, alhamdulillah. The more they try and suffocate the Muslims, the more we grow in number. Only through fitna cannot one truly grow as a believer. Do you have lots of support from Muslim community or any Muslims on that matter in the terms of the deen? Yeah, I must say I'm happy with the support that I've got. I'm happy with the people that I surround myself with. We have like I said, I'm in a group which not many people get to get the benefits of this sort of group. Everyone's on the same sort of journey, same sort of path. Everyone's in the same level. There's a few that are on bigger levels than us, but who keep us in check. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy. Alhamdulillah. Can, can't counter Murdoch. He's got too much money and influence, and people believe what they used read in the news. Yeah, well, uh, they uh, they have a law in this country called free media anyway, so you can't do all. Do you think Islam will continue to grow in Europe and the UK? Well, yes. It's not. It's not something I actually think about that, to be honest, because you don't know if it's growing or you don't know whether it's. You don't. I don't think you know. In reality, I don't think you. I do know. In reality, you don't know whether it's growing or it's not growing. So, but yeah, as long as I've been a Muslim now, I've seen people come to Islam and they're still here. So, um, so that I don't know. It's it's hard to. It's very hard to. It's hard to even say. But all I know is that shahadas are coming thick and fast. Daniel made dua to see a shahada in the park this Sunday, and there was a shahada. So, alhamdulillah. Inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring, bring our friends, families to Islam. Inshallah. Islam will always grow. Yes, it'll always grow. I don't know the rates of it decreasing and growing, though. It might be the same. So, it's not growing if it's decreasing at the same level. I watched you on Dean's show. Alhamdulillah. My name's Chris Isa. I always gain weight during Ramadan, the total opposite of the desired effect. I'm weak mentally. Any tips? uh, uh, I'm same. I'm. Everyone's like Ramadan, you'll lose loads of weight. I end up trying to make this like diet plan that I'm going to eat, and then I end up getting phone calls saying come for iftar, and if you say no, they're like, if I was in the house, alhamdulillah. Oh wow, who have the shahada? Mr. Darren Hamza was gave the shahada, alhamdulillah. But Daniel made dua in the car on the way down to Speaker's Corner. He made dua that he gets to see a shahada at the Speaker's Corner. And that's why I was so shocked and surprised at that time, because I thought, wow, subhanallah. And there you go. There it was in front of his face, and for some reason he was stood there as well, and he took it on video. So, internet could be a chance for people if they make the effort to search instead of just feed the establishment version agenda. It's now up to us to seize the opportunity mainly with our actions. Inshallah. No, the thing with internet is that there's more bad than there's good, though. So when you're looking for the good thing, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. It's hard, man. There seems to be a lot of shahadas as well as increased Islamophobia, strange times. Yep, there certainly is. Hamza, do you recommend Morocco as a good Muslim country to move to? Inshallah, when I go, I'll tell you then. There was a guy at the park who said he's been to Muslim countries and he never seen a woman in the Muslim country. Alhamdulillah, I said it to Hamza. I think it's on video. He said that he went to, I think he said he went to Morocco. No, was it Morocco? I can't remember. He said he was a Muslim country, but he never saw a woman. He was confused. Like, alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum. I'm off to watch the Mighty Reds. May Allah keep you safe and healthy. Love you all for the sake of Allah. Alhamdulillah. Walaikum salam. And yes, of course, 15 minutes left of this live stream, and then I'm off to go watch the Mighty Reds as well. Alhamdulillah. Come on. He said the Mighty Reds, man, not the Scummy Reds. Get a life. All right. Sorry, lads. Live stream ends in 15 minutes, and I'm off to watch Andy Murray. I'm off to go watch a replay of Andy Murray winning Wimbledon. How's about that for you, Jordan? Hamza's behind the mask, of course. United play tomorrow. Wimbledon soon. Would you say that Muslim celebs, from famous athletes to public figures, do not engage enough to defend Islam for obvious career reasons? Seems personalities as Muhammad Ali are hard to duplicate. I think it's more. What I see from my friends is that dawah in action, because with some of the, like, for example, there's bad dawah and there's good dawah with, like, Amir Khan. People question when he had his Christmas tree up and stuff like that. People was asking me questions like, "I thought you can't celebrate Christmas in Islam," and then there's good dawah with some of the celebs. So I think with it's some of them are like walking, talking robots. They're not allowed to speak about Islam in their certain aspects of whether they're an athlete or. And there's another a bad what happened last week is another bad dawah. That Cash Ali who were fighting David Price, he was giving it the Islam speak and stuff, and then he ended up biting him 6 times, I think, biting David Price 6 times, and got disqualified for biting him that bad. He left a mark on his stomach when he was on the floor. So people look at the bad rather than the good, what the Muslims do, and when they're doing stuff like that, it can be bad as well. French Open next month. I'm going. I'm the tennis and football at our arm. You're late to the chat, so I'll let it slide. Ramadan next month. Alhamdulillah. I'll be a traveller for a day. Yes, I can't wait, man. I can't wait for Ramadan. You know why I can't wait for Ramadan? Because people come out. People do stuff. People are in the mosques. The mosques are full. Fajr mosques are full. I've never seen out like it. You never see it. And then the day after Eid, that's it. Back to 11 people in the row of the mosque. It doesn't make sense to me. That never made sense to me when I first become Muslim. As soon as I get the bag and cards, I'll share them with my co-workers, inshallah. Issa, what's your career job? Would you ever consider doing dawah full time after you gain more knowledge? Good question. Issa, what is your career job? Well, I'm not a career driven guy, by the way. So I won't call it a career. I'm a dad's full time carer, and also I do talks in many different places. Like, I'm doing a talk in the church on Friday, then I'm doing a talk in front of head teachers of schools and stuff like that. I'm considering dawah if I can learn Arabic and gain more knowledge. I think when it comes to dawah, you do it every day of your life. Like, if you work in an office, you dawah's just everyday thing. Your dawah's everyday occurrences. So when you speak to people, you can do dawah then. It could be a form of dawah then. So, yeah, I would like to. I don't know what you mean by doing dawah full time. Can it be a job? I don't know. I think it's just a normal Yo, Chris Ross, for the discrimination, are you only going to make white Muslims mods? No, I haven't really modded. I just modded Jordan because me and Jordan are the two white Muslims of the stream. Am I joking? No. Walaikum salam, Martin. Bilal. Alhamdulillah. How are you getting on? Long time no speak, no see, inshallah. Walaikum salam, Yazid. Yeah, don't know. Nice to be in a stream that's respectful. Don't know. Can I mod as well? I take my job seriously. I will be taking application forms, Karima. Alhamdulillah. So. Shaitan is tied up, bro. Oh, do you know, Ben? I love Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, I love it. Everyone's on it on Ramadan. Everybody's so happy on Ramadan. Shaitan is tied up, bro. Yeah, you know, you can feel it though. You can feel it. You can feel it. All good, alhamdulillah. What shukr. Yeah, alhamdulillah. Behave. I am behaving. Always behaving. Alhamdulillah. I'm getting ready for the Liverpool match, Martin. Are you getting ready? Come on. Me too. Do I like my samosa in triangle or square? As long as it's edible, we don't mind. Oof, Ramadan. Ramadan's coming, Martin, eh? Alhamdulillah. We've got some plans for Ramadan, Martin. Hopefully I'll see you, inshallah. Yeah, the normal thingy is best time of the year. Yeah, I love it, man. Yes, I love it, man. I absolutely love Ramadan. Alhamdulillah. 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 So yeah, preparing for Ramadan is a must. Is a must because of learning the teaching your body to fast as much as that. So I think next week I'm going to start fasting a couple of days on and off, inshallah. Make dua for me that I can do it. A square is more like a pasty. Application forms, bro. Don't idolize Morocco as any Muslim country. Globalize. Morocco will depend on what you're looking for. Big up the EF Dower team. Yes. Big up the talk of Hamza and the Muslim guy. One of the best talks I've seen. Imran and Hamza talk about talking a long time. It's a breath of fresh air when you watch something from Speaker's Corner like that. You know, it's really good. It's a breath of fresh air, man. That conversation was what Speaker's Corner's about. Success and freaking to go to Europe. It's in every culture and it's in every tradition, I think. Walaikum salam, Shamal. I am mentoring a good revert friend, so I will try and spend Eid with him since he has no Muslim family. That is a good idea. I like that idea. The one thing that some of our reverts are very lonely and they don't have family to spend and open the fast with. So if you've got a revert friend, invite him over. I will be spending a lot more time with Kareem Jordan, alhamdulillah, again this year. Me and him spent a lot of time in Ramadan last year. We're gonna do the mosque run again. So we go to like different mosques around Leeds and show our face and share iftar with different brothers, alhamdulillah. So me and him will be doing that again, inshallah. We spoke about it on Sunday. Yeah, you did speak to. I spoke to a lot of Muslims rather than non-Muslims on Sunday. They're asking a lot of questions, and I had to guide them elsewhere. What video? It's on SD Dower. You'll see it. It was one of the first times I thought we made a huge impact on the people we spoke to on the day. Yes, it was. It was a different. It was different. It was nice to see. It was nice to see a bit of refreshing change in the park. All you ever see is there, this, that, and it's no good. Still rinsed a few non-Muslims. Well, that's you have to have my favourite YouTube channel. Alhamdulillah, it's my favourite YouTube channel as well already. It's also coming on Dawa, so yeah. So I don't think COE was too happy though. You only said 10 minutes, Hamza. 10 minutes. About daily videos if possible. Jordan M, you still there? Hamza rinses too many people. I love it. Eid al Adha in Iceland again. Last year spent Ramadan in Iceland, long days. In Iceland, they don't. I think they get 2 hours of dark, don't they? That must be. I know. I spent the retreat last 2 years ago with a guy from Iceland, and he said the same thing. In my number one channel, I didn't think I would get so attached to that channel, but I did. Watching them during Ramadan. Numrustid is. I thought YouTube don't allow you to do live stream if don't have 1,000 subs. Yeah, that's on the mobile phone, Grey Dunya. So basically, I'm on my PC right now with my webcam and this thing. So you can do it on the PC. We had iftar at midnight and fasting start 2 a.m. Wow, subhanallah. May Allah bless the brothers and sisters who fast in Iceland. You know, the reward that you should get for that, inshallah. My stream's coming to an end now because it's 7:30. Jazakallah khairan for everyone coming and listening to my stream, inshallah. My new favourite channel is Free Quran Education. It does short ammunition videos. My perfect dawah to non-Muslim. Attention span to watch dawah videos. Do you agree Muslims should not go to the bath during Ramadan unless you are well mannered? Yes, it's best not to go to the park on Ramadan. I've heard Hamza say that before. Of course, you've got to think about your why you're fasting and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna go. I won't be at the park through Ramadan. Hopefully, inshallah, I get to come to London and spend some time with the Iftar brothers and break iftar with them. That's one of my plans, inshallah. So I won't be coming to Speaker's Corner, but we need to break iftar together, inshallah. So Jazakallah khairan, brothers and sisters, and make sure through Ramadan that you get in touch with your families and your friends, even new Muslims, not new, even if they're Muslims. Bring everyone together, inshallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring us all together in the blessed month of Ramadan. And next week I'll do another live stream, but a different topic. I just wanted to I think in Ramadan best to read the Quran. Read as much Quran as you can. The devil's away for a month, so you can Get in as much as you can. Inshallah. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allah bless you all.